So we want to take the green stem area off. So I turn the cauliflower over and just take a good knife and go around that core. And it just kind of falls away from the cauliflower. Keep your hand away from that core. And you can just pull that out very easily. Pull it out. Ah, I'm going to have to give that another twist of the knife here. That one wants to resist me. Okay, there we go. This you can save for stock too with those leek tops that you had. So we're going to get rid of that and work only with the florets. So when you break these up into small pieces, you have what's called florets. And you can either do that with your hands, or if it's hard, just use your knife to cut it up. All in the pot. We add some bay leaf. I like bay leaf with this because it gives kind of a nice spicy taste to the soup. When you use the bay leaf, you want to make sure you put it in whole and not broken into pieces, because if it is broken into pieces, you may not find it. Then when you go to eat it, it's a little jagged and you've got yourself a little throat problem. So you leave it in whole and you take it out at the end. Here again are those wonderful leeks, already cleaned, ready to go. They go in with the cauliflower. This makes a really great first course. And then we need some chicken stock. So here we have 6 cups of chicken stock. We get that in the pan. And we're going to cook this for about 5 minutes, because what I want to do is take out some of the cauliflower and use it as whole pieces in the soup. I want to give it a little bit of texture. But with it, I want to have some tarragon. I think tarragon and cauliflower go together very nicely. So make sure you're using fresh. This is fresh tarragon. Either you grow it in your garden, or you're going to go to the grocery store and you're going to buy it, but you're not going to use dried tarragon, which has no oils whatsoever left. This I can smell. I know it's got flavor. That's what I want. So we're going to chop up some tarragon and add that to the pot. And if you wanted to, you could just add a whole sprig and then take it out later. So let's give this a stir. We're going to cook this for about 5 minutes after it comes to the boil. Bring it up to the boil. And then we're going to fish out about a cup of that and let it finish cooking. You want to make sure that cauliflower is tender, so I just take a knife and poke it right in there. We're going to puree this, remember? But before I do that, I want to take out a few pieces for garnish. So go in there and find some nice looking ones. And if they're too big, you can always cut them up. But just want to take a few out to put on top of our soup. So I do that with a slotted spoon, so I leave the broth back in the soup pot. And while you're at it, take out those bay leaves. You could either add half and half, or you could add cream if you really want to get real gourmet. Or you could use evaporated milk. I'll give this one more little hit. And that really gives it a nice consistency. You can make this ahead of time if you want. Okay, there is our cream of cauliflower soup.